today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I think it could be classified as like a warm sunset-y eye. I used a couple new products today, so I'll let you know what I thought about those throughout the video. I'm obsessed with this look. I wore it 2 days in a row before I decided to film it. I just wanted to get all the little quirks out of it. I still went ahead and tried something new, so I did have a little hiccups, but overall I think it came out really good. I'm super happy with it, and it's definitely something that I will be wearing again. So if you want to see how I did this, then just keep watching. Okay, so I already have my foundation on and my brows on, and we are going to start off by setting the eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the original formula, and we're just going to, it looks like I'm aggressively patting that into my eyelids with my fingers. I'm trying not to poke my eye out because I do have my claws on today. And after we get that blended out, we're going to go into my Z palette, and we're going to be taking Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie on a E20. We're just going to assume all my brushes are Morphe unless I state otherwise, but this is a Morphe E20. And after we get that primer set, we're going to go into another Makeup Geek shadow, and this is going to be the shadow Chickadee, which is this orangey shade you see right here, and that's actually going to act as our transition color today. I wanted something bright and sunny and warm and just a little bit louder than my normal transition shade. So once we get that set in, we're going to go in with the color Spice, which is actually a Morphe single shadow, and it's more of like a burnt orange. And oh, getting crazy, girl. We're going to take that on a Sigma E40, and that's going to go right below the Chickadee shade. And then, oh no, I'm still going. I was feeling myself. I was feeling good. I don't know, I just got a haircut, my brows done. It was a good day. So once we get that shade put in though, we're going to go in with the color Cocoa Bear, which was one of my favorite Makeup Geek shades in the world. We're going to be taking that on an E13, and that's going to go right underneath Spice on the top half of my eyelid. It's such a warm brown. It almost has like some red tones in it. I just love it. It works with everybody. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. And Morgan got a haircut too. She was feeling fly. She has attitude though when she gets a haircut, and although that day was a hot mess, I did vlog it. I'll probably put it up next week. So now taking another Makeup Geek shade, we're going to go into the shade Brown Sugar, which is a warm chocolatey brown shade with a little bit of shimmer, and that's going to go on our lid with a R42. And once we get that on the lid, I'm actually going to go back and blend out with the E13. I didn't pick up any additional shadow though. I'm just blending the colors together so there's no harsh lines. And then we're going to go with another one of my favorite Makeup Geek shadows. This is the shade Bitten, which is like a nice burgundy shade. And I'm taking that on a E17 and just putting that in the outer corner of my eye. And then going back in with the Sigma E40 and blending those shades out. And then I pick up a little bit more of Chickadee on the M504 and add that in to blend everything together. I'm going back in with the R42 and Brown Sugar just to add any pigment that I may have lost in all of the blending that I did. And now for something new, I bought this NYX Vivid Bright eyeliner. It's the orange shade, and I've seen so many good things about these, and let me just tell you, I struggled with this. It was not good. I know it looks pigmented right here, but it took forever to get it to look like that. It was cracking. It was stressful. Like, good thing I was in a good mood that day because that could have been a hot mess. I don't know, maybe it was a bad one, or maybe that color's just bad. I have to keep playing with it. And next I'm going to take my Maybelline Lash Accelerator and prep my lashes for falsies. The falsies I'm going to be using today are Cocoa lashes, obviously, but these are the Queen Bees, which are some of my favorite lashes from them. And I had a good lash application too. I got these suckers on with one try, both sides. Yes, see? Happy, joy. Woo. And then the next one too, 2 for 2. And then we're going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This was a new color I'm trying. It's Light Medium Honey. And I'm just putting that underneath my eyes, around my nose, my chin. I also put a little bit on my forehead and down the center of my nose just to add some light back to the face. So I went to Ulta because I got my hair cut and I got this new blending sponge by NYX and I was so excited, but I do not like it. I was excited because it got really big when I wet it, but it just was not blending out my concealer, as you can see here. Like, I really had to work with it and I ended up just getting really frustrated. And then my sister called.
Girl, I'm filming. Oh, I wanted to see Captain. Oh, well, I'll show you after because he's out there. You're boring. Okay, bye. Am I on camera? No.
Okay, so as you can tell, I went and got my trusty beauty blender and it blended out like a dream. So it is that sponge. I don't know. I have to keep playing with it. But now going in with my Makeup Revolution banana powder, I'm just going to set all the areas that I put the concealer. And then I actually picked up that NYX sponge again because I paid for it. I'm going to try to use it. And then taking my E41, yes, I'm going to take the Rimmel Stay Matte powder and set the rest of the face. And then I'll pick up the E44 to set the smaller areas of my face. After I get the face set, I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush brush and I'm going to wipe away that excess powder that's under my eye. Oh, no, I did this first today. That's a first. Okay, so actually I'm going to go into the Kat Von D palette and I'm taking the shade, I believe it's called Shadowplay. And with my little Benefit brush, I'm just going to contour the face, the nose, the chin, what's that? The jaw, yes, the jaw. And now I'm going into the e.l.f. blush brush and wiping away that excess powder. I like to pat in and then dust away. I don't like to just wipe everything so it goes flying everywhere. So then I'm going to act a fool. And I'm taking MAC's Give Me Sun just to bronze up the face. And that is going on a M551, which is my favorite bronzer brush. To clean up my contour, I'm going to take the RCMA No Color powder and I'm trying to use that NYX sponge again. I'm trying to make it work. Even this was a little bit more difficult than just my normal triangle sponges. And taking MAC's Modern Mandarin upside down, I'm going to use a M406 and just add some blush to the cheeks. I love this blush. It's one of my favorite for my skin tone. And now I'm going to wipe away all that excess powder with a Real Techniques powder brush. And then to add some life back into the face, I'm going to use my Smashbox water. As you can see, it's dying. I need to pick up some more, but at the end of the month, Ulta has it on sale, so I'm going to wait till then. And then taking that Morphe brush that I don't know the name to, I'm going to mix Bitten and Cocoa Bear and line the lower lash line. And then on my Urban Decay brush from the Naked One palette, I'm going to mix Spice and Chickadee and just blend it out. I picked up a new liner. Oh, no, I'm going to use my Nubian palette. I was skipping all over the place. I'm going to use the Nubian palette. I'm mixing the shades Nairobi and Nefertiti. I love these shades. These are probably my favorite shades in the palette, actually. And I'm going to be putting that with a E39 on the inner corners of my eyes. Now, here's that NYX liner. This is in the shade Golden Bronze. It's their waterproof liner. I really like it. I've been using it ever since I bought it. It's a very good product and I love the color. And now taking my Lash Accelerator, I'm just going to put lash line. I'm going to put mascara on my lower lashes. And then taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, I'm going to set those brows. My brows came out good that day. I got them freshly done. Whenever they're freshly done, they're so easy to do. And taking my obsession lately, the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit. I'm using the color Kitty Cat, and I'm taking that on a M501. And then I'm mixing Glow Getter over that. I seriously, I just run my brush through all of them. They're perfect. It's such a beautiful palette. And then I'm going to spray the face again with the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, just to make sure I really lock that in, because my oily self. And then for lipstick, I'm doing something different. I'm using Java by Wet n Wild. I really like this color. I usually don't use something that's not a liquid lip, but eh. And then I put my Too Faced lip injection in the shade Milkshake. That's what I got in my Sephora Play box last month. And now it's time to take those rollers out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I always appreciate the views, the likes, the subscribes. It means so much to me. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next video.
Hold up.